Sam here with the Artful Chef. We have already gone through, or you should have already gone through, your mark making techniques and learned how to do different mark makings. You should have read about Van Gogh, the artist, and so we are now going to talk about how to recreate this picture of a Van Gogh into our own done with mark making techniques. So let's get started. So anytime you want to recreate a picture from something that you already have, whether it's a picture like this or a portrait, you want to do what's known as a squaring up or a grid pattern. We're going to talk about grids later when we start working on portraits, but for today we're going to talk about how to square up a picture to be able to recreate what you see. So you want to take a ruler, and from corner to corner on your picture you want to make a mark. You always want to go from corner to corner first, because if you try to go top down or middle, you don't really get that perfect center like you do when you go corner to corner. So that's my first one. My second. Then after you have that X right there, that X then becomes your perfect center for whatever it is that you're working on. And you can take your ruler and just line it up where that center point is. Make a line through there. Then make one up and down through the center. When you're perfect, you have the picture perfectly squared up, so then you start to work. So I have one of these 5-gallon paint sticks, paint stirrers, that I'm going to use as a straight edge so that it would go from corner to corner of my paper. I am using a marker to make my lines, but only so that you can see my lines. I would never want you to use a marker on your own paper, because I want you to be able to erase these lines later so that you don't see all of that on there. So again, you begin by doing your X. You're going to find where the X meets in the middle. Draw your line across. Where your X meets up and down. We're going to do that line. Then we are going to work together to, one little section at a time, look at specifically what is in this area right here and how does it line up to what's over here. So I want you to notice we have this little bunch of, kind of looks like wheat. We have these heavy lines right here, okay? Kind of looks like hatching, right? So it comes out about this far. So what I want you to do is just recreate that little bunch of hay or wheat or whatever it happens to be in that picture. And then I want you to look at all these little marks here that are the grass. And I just want you to start copying the little patches of grass. So we do have this little bunch right here that kind of comes out a little more. So if you'll notice, that should be a little heavier and longer. And we're going to keep doing this all the way around through each section, matching up what's there until we have a completed project. I have finished matching up each section with my different types of mark making techniques. If I had drawn this in pencil, I would have very carefully gone in and erased my pencil line and then kind of touched up where I erased. But that is what my expectations are for your project for this week. So as you can see, it is simple to draw a picture without actually drawing the picture, because we really didn't have to draw it. All you had to do was copy the marks. So I look forward to seeing your mark making assignment in Canvas this week, and have fun with your drawing.